So, do you have any sons? You have a son. I have two sons. Do you have any sons?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm sincerely curious to know what your answer is going to be to this. Say one of your sons follows your footsteps, and God forbid, something happens to you as a father, and you're no longer here, and your son no longer wants to fight. He says, if my dad's not here in my corner, I'll never fight. If that situation were to happen, would you encourage your son to fight, or would you say, no, son, you can stop fighting? What would you say to your son?
Honestly, I'm gonna let him choose what he wants. This is like, I'm gonna let him choose. Not because in my house we have freedom speech between son and father. I'm still boss, but I'm gonna let him choose. But like about professional life, I'm not gonna force him at all. And because my father was a great competitor. He was one of the best coaches. And but like what difference between me and my father? I am world champion, and I'm not hungry to make my kids become world champion. But I don't know what my son gonna choose. But if you say I wanna be like you, I wanna be world champion. Okay, this is your choice. If you want, I'm just gonna help him.
That answer really touched my heart. Khabib's style is just different. Calm, respectful, and full of wisdom. He's saying, I'll guide my son, but I won't force him. That's real strength, when a champion lets his child chase his own dreams, not his shadow. Pure respect for that mindset.
What do you think in America? You know, there's a lot of weird things going on with parenting, kids, what they're teaching in schools, and we'll get into that here in a minute. But what do you think is a father's role in a son's life, and what is a father's role in a daughter's life? Do you think those are two different roles?
I think so. I think it's like completely different.
Please.
First of all, like about schools, our kids spend like, first of all, they sleep 8 hours, right? They wake up morning, they go to the school, they spend there like 8-9 hours, and we don't know with who they spend time. Maybe these teachers, you don't even know what they're thinking, what they have on their mind, and you let them to give education to your kids. It's very dangerous. If you not agree with these teachers on your life position, but you let them teach your kids, and when they become 16, you want they become like you. This don't work. You have to control who teach your kids, and a lot of people miss this. And you know, it's like a lot of crazy people. They're working in school too. And they give education to your kids. But if you talk one-on-one with them, like, you're not gonna spend with them even 5 minutes. But they spend with your kids 8 hours every day.
What a point.
You know, it's like very dangerous thing.
Yeah.
You have to control this.
He spoke pure truth here. He's not just talking about fighting. He's talking about fatherhood, responsibility, and awareness. He's saying parents can't just hand over their kids to schools and expect them to grow right. You have to know who's shaping their minds. That's powerful, real leadership starts at home.
And I don't know, I just a couple years ago become father, brother. Why you push?
What do I know?
You bring your army back from well, so many kids. Like, I think you have more experience than me to talk about this.
Yeah. I guess maybe one way to make sure the teachers teach your kid the right things is you just go and you say, if you teach my kids the wrong things, I will smash your face. Maybe that's kind of like you know what I'm saying? If you say that to the teacher's gonna say, what would you like me to teach them? A very technical question for you. I know you're a math guy, and this one may be a tough question for you. If you're uncomfortable answering this one, I'm totally okay with that. In America, we have a few hundred genders. How many genders do you guys have in Russia? Just very, I know you're a math guy, that's why I'm asking. I think maybe there's a,
like Here is like I see only women and men. There is no between.
Got it. Got it.
No between. Maybe kids.
You know,
This is like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like first time in my life, couple weeks ago, and I was in California. I was like on coffee shop. It's like, I really want to go bathroom. It's like, can I go bathroom? Okay, they told me code, and I'm coming like 2 bedroom, all gender, all gender. It's like, what is this? Where I have to go? First time I see it, like I stopped, like I stayed like 5 seconds there, like, where's woman? Where's man? I locked the door. Anybody inside? It's like, okay. It's like, I don't know, but I grew up in very traditional place, with very traditional family. I'm very happy with this. Like, I am from big mountains, and we have only 2 gender.
That answer was hilarious. Khabib's sense of humor is so natural. He wasn't even trying to be funny, but the way he told that bathroom story had everyone laughing. That's the charm of Khabib. Serious mindset, but he drops those real-life moments that make everyone crack up. He doesn't try to sound politically correct. He just says it how he sees it. You can feel his traditional roots and how proud he is of them.
Just a question. If you're, with this one, you're in America right now, we got a lot of craziness going on here, a lot of weird things going on there. You see numbers from us. We're not in Russia. We don't go to Russia. You see approval rating, saying Putin's approval rating is 80+%. Why do you think people in Russia love him so much? What is it about him that people in Russia love?
In Russia, it's like if you have very small things, people happy. There is like, people don't make like 5,000-10,000 a month, it's like, I talk about dollar, not rubles. And it's like, I don't know, like where I'm from, like from Dagestan. I'm from Dagestan. We don't need too much. Like Dana asked me, brother, why you never ask me how much I'm gonna pay you to come back? I said, brother, it doesn't matter. Even if you give $100 million, it doesn't matter for me. You know why? Because I'm from Dagestan, and we have traditional, and we have like, when we talk with our mothers, it's everything to us. This is everything. Like, I was talk with my mother, we make decision, we make the plan. It's gonna be my last fight, like, finish. It's hard question, but we completely different people, I think, because I was living there. I'm living in US since 2012, like more like 11 years. I know US people's like mentality. I know Russian people mentality. It's like completely different people, and but I really like people here. Not only Russian people. I really like US people too, because they all so nice people.
That answer was so real. Khabib's answer shows real humility and values. He's not talking about politics or power. He's talking about simplicity, family, and tradition. The way he said, I talk with my mother, we make decisions together. That line alone shows what makes him different. That's why people love him, not just in Russia, but everywhere. He's a real example of a man built on principles, not trends. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section.